What if one small mistake you make before investing causes you to lose money for years? Because most people start investing from the wrong place. They buy stocks. They try to learn crypto. They watch stock market videos. They think, where should I invest my money? But at the same time, their credit card debt keeps growing. They have no money set aside. As soon as the paycheck comes in, the money goes out. Then they ask, why can't I win? The answer is simple. The problem is not that you are not investing. The problem is that you are managing your money in the wrong order. I'm Tyler. Today, before you invest, I'm going to show you the right order to organize your money and give you some important tips. Because real wealth is not built with exciting moves. It is built with the right steps. Let's look at it together. Build yourself a bad day fund. I know, this sounds boring. Nobody gets excited when they hear bad day fund. But the truth is this: if you don't have money on the side, you are not an investor. You are just someone praying that nothing goes wrong in life. Your car can break down, your phone can break, your work can slow down, an unexpected fine can show up. If you don't have money on the side, what do? You either load it onto your credit card or you sell your investment when it is already down. That's why your first goal does not have to be huge. First, build a small safety fund. For example, $1,000. Then, set aside 1 month of expenses. Then try to grow it to 3 months of expenses. This money will not make you rich, but it will be there for you on a bad day and help you. And sometimes, when it comes to money, the biggest advantage is not being smarter. It is staying calmer. Another important thing is this: pay off high-interest debt. Especially try to pay off credit card debt. Let me say it simply. Trying to invest while paying high interest on your credit card is like pouring water into a bucket with a hole in the bottom. On one side, you are trying to make money from the stock market. But on the other side, your debt is taking your money away even faster. That's why paying off high-interest debt is actually like a big win. Because getting rid of 20% interest is just as important as making your money earn 20%. The stock market does not guarantee that. Crypto does not guarantee that. But when you pay off the debt, that interest burden really disappears. What you need to do is simple. Write all your debts in a notebook. See which one has the highest interest rate. Do not miss the minimum payments. Then use your extra money to attack the debt with the highest interest rate. Start by paying off your highest debt first. Because financial strength sometimes does not begin with making more money. It begins with stopping your money from leaving. Another piece of advice: make investing systematic and automatic. This is where most people lose. They invest for 1 month. Then they stop. Then they start again. Then they panic. Then they blame the market. That is not investing. That is lack of system. Real investing is boring. You set money aside on the same day every month. You put it into trusted, low-cost, long-term options. You do not constantly buy and sell. You do not panic at every piece of news. But if you try to do this manually, most of the time, it falls apart. So build the system automatically. When your paycheck comes in, pay yourself first. Let part of your money automatically go into savings and investments. Learn to live with what is left. Because if money sits in your account, it will be spent one way or another. But if you build a system, your money starts working for your future before you even touch it. Let's look at another step. Care about taxes and expenses. An investment is not only important because of how much it can make you, it is also important because of how much it costs you. Some funds and accounts are expensive. Some investment tools are full of unnecessary commissions. Small-looking costs can make you lose a lot of money in the long run. A 1% cost may look small today, but over 20 or 30 years, it can take serious money out of your pocket. So think simply. Do not put money into something you do not understand. Stay away from excessive luxury. Do not invest just because something feels exciting. Focus on low-cost, long-term, and easy-to-understand options. The goal in investing is not to look smart. The goal is to become stronger over time. My final advice is this: move to flexible investing last. Jumping into a normal investment account before putting everything in order is the mistake most people make. If you do not have emergency money, if you have high-interest debt, if you do not have a regular investing system, trying to pick stocks directly is an early move. This is like building a roof on a house with no foundation. But if the foundation is strong, the situation changes. If your debts are under control, if you have safety money on the side, if your monthly investing system is working, then you can make more flexible investments with your extra money. That is when stocks, funds, or other tools start to make more sense. Because now you are not moving with panic, you are moving with a plan and a system. And the difference is huge. A person who panics sells when the market drops. A person with a plan buys when it is down, waits for it to rise, and stays calm. So when we look at the result, before investing, build the right order. First, emergency money. Then pay off high-interest debt. Then build a regular investing system. Then keep costs low. Last, move into extra investments. Most people do not like this order because it is boring. But wealth moves toward people who can do the boring things correctly. Everybody wants to get rich fast. But the people who truly build wealth strengthen their foundation first. So before you invest even a single dollar, ask yourself this: is my money really ready to invest? Or am I just buying randomly? I'm Tyler. And remember, the goal is not just to invest. The goal is to build a system strong enough to carry money.